Actually, I want to say yes, our goal is same, ladies and gentlemen. We also want to prevent the teenager in Indonesia avoid from the free sex activity, etc. But my analysis in here, ladies and gentlemen, if the proposal that have been delivered based on affirmative in here is conduct well in status quo, the only goal that will be reached in here is just the teenager can just get the enough information. But the challenge we analyze is, does the lack of information, is it the really problem with status quo? Because we believe we thought the proposal, the teenager of Indonesia have already understand how bad abortion is, has already understand how bad the free sex is contradicting the religion value and sectors in general. But why is still happening in status quo? So we can take the conclusion in here. The lack of information is not the real problem in here. We believe it is important. Yes, do we agree about those kind of things. But information is not enough in general. Because we believe without the control of the parents in the very first place, the teenager just feels something like that. Because they have no good communication between the parents and the children in the very first place. If the parents can teach about tata krama, and the student also can have conduct the well tata krama, but about the sex education, the problem nowadays is still become taboo in the society. This is the problem with analysis from the negative of the house. So the information that they go in here on how they implementing the curriculum in the sex education in the school is not important enough. We also want to provide information by the seminars in German, because in the seminar, what they want to uphold in here, we want to abolish the mindset of the taboo in the very first place, so the communication can be conducted well between the parents and the children, and the control mechanism also can be upheld by our proposal in here. We have the three justification points in here. On the first, in how seminar is enough and effective to solve the problem about teenager sex in Indonesia, and the second on how adding sex education in the curriculum is not effective enough, and the third is on how the good communication between the student and the parents can effective well to prove and to solve and stop the activity about this kind of the problem. Before I get so on, I'll thank you all.
Okay, so they should believe. They should prove to us on how seminar can cover all of the senior high school students to attend the seminar itself, because of not all of the students can attend this kind of things.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the house, it is very easy for the government to have some responsibility like this, because actually the circumstances in the school is effective enough to have some seminars in children. If the seminar about biological, if the seminar about religion can be conducted in the school, so we believe by meeting the parents and the children can so be easily conducted by the school in the first place. Because I can declare the relationship between the parents and the school have been conducted in the servants earlier, because we believe in the first place that the parents also have contribution in the school. When the students receive the report in the school, the parents also have been invited by the school in the very first place. So by in here, that at least in the senior high school, if the student have no parents, the wali must be happened in gym. So we believe in here about the control mechanism must be conducted in the school and the parents have also listened before in here, to maintain the condition can be easily being done with the school in the first place. Let me come to my first justification point as again, how seminar is enough and effective. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the house, what we want to provide in here about the seminar is seminar about on how we can meet the parents and the children. In order, our goal is about the three. The first, we want to make some comprehensive understanding for the parents about sex education, in order to make the parents can give the sex education for the children well in the home, in the informal condition. And the second is, I want to give such a mindset or goal in here. Hey parents, you must not be shy to teach about sex education to your children, because you believe this is very important, ladies and gentlemen. So, and the student also, hey student, you must not be shy to ask about something about sex education to your parents. Well, any problem, then you done it directly with some exercising, because actually the problem nowadays on how the student conduct some free sex, because they have some curiosity, ladies and gentlemen. Although the information have been fulfilled by them, although they have believed abortion is bad, free sex is contradicted with the religion value, but why they still conduct it? Because they have some curiosity, ladies and gentlemen. Without the control in the parents, meanwhile the parents is have the gap with the children about sex education, so meanwhile the children is can conduct anything without the parental control in the very first place, and the problem that appears in the student can be asked by the parents, so there is no solution if there is still a taboo in the society. So our goal in here want to abolish the taboo in the very first place. on how after this, we believe there's a discussion in this home after the relationship between the parents and the student can conduct well. So this discussion in the school can be, the discussion in the home can be conduct well between the parents and the student. Any question about this can be asked by the student to their parents in the first place. And about the time, ladies and gentlemen, they also believe if I conduct the curriculum in the school, meanwhile I have the long time to teach about sex education to the student. We believe this, but in our proposal, we want to provide in here. Although our seminar is about 3 days, about on how the first I want to teach the parents, second I want to teach the student, and third to meet the student and the teacher each other, and the student and the parents each other to have some good communication. And our goal, I want to open the gap in here. So the education process can be taken in the informal condition after living in the home about long lasting, not just in the school, ladies and gentlemen. So in here, our time mechanism of effectivity about only the school is more than the set negative in the first, set affirmative. And my second goal, ladies and gentlemen, how adding sex education in the curriculum is not effective enough. Because the first, ladies and gentlemen, about the time, I have already proved to you. About second, the control mechanism. What is makes differences between the parents and the teacher? Because actually the parents can control the children, and the teacher have no such responsibility enough to control the children from the free sex. Because we believe the free sex is happen outside the school, not in the school in the first place. So when the parents have responsibility about something like that, the communication with the student and the teacher can be conduct. The student and the parents can be conduct well. So we believe the control mechanism can be conduct with our proposal. And the third point, ladies and gentlemen, is very important. How good communication between the parents and the student can be make the goal in here about how we prevent the teenager from the free sex can be achieved, ladies and gentlemen. Because if we believe first, the closest relationship is between the parents and the children, ladies and gentlemen. So we believe when the parents have responsibility, when the parents can teach tata krama, it can successfully conduct it. When I haven't agreed that the problem nowadays about on how the taboo in society, where taboo is abolished, so when the parents can teach the sex education as well as they can teach about tata krama for the students. And as well as now, I believe the